What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lou. I'm back with another banger, man. Reacting to some funny videos. Yes. They say when genius hits prisoners, trick how to escape jail. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to stay tuned every time I post another banger, man. Bro, let's get into it. It's gonna be some funny shit.
You all know this. I'm gonna poop in here.
Come on,
look at me. I'm gonna poop in here. I'm gonna poop inside here. I'm not kidding. I'm not threatening you. I'm not.
No. Do it right here. You gotta go? Do it right here.
I'm threatening you, Nicole.
No.
This was the moment a prisoner tricked the police to escape prison, and it's just one of many similar cases, starting with the most insane prisoner escape you'll see on the internet. On July 15th, 2023, officers responded to multiple reports of a suspicious individual lurking around residents' backyards. What they were unaware of is that this individual was not only highly dangerous, but also adept at deception.
You went out for a jog?
Hey, jog all the time, yeah.
Dressed like that?
Yeah.
The hoodie and like you're wearing dress pants and like loafers.
These are my running shoes.
Seriously? What's your first? You look familiar.
Wes Anderson.
What's your last name?
Anderson.
And Wes Anderson. Why do you look familiar?
You watch porno? Yeah. I fought professionally a little bit.
Do you have a warrant?
Did I have a warrant? Yeah, you guys take it.
I
was gonna run or something.
The police finally began to ask a serious question. As the officers ran a background check on him, it turned out that he had an extensive list of active arrest warrants across various countries for offenses including assault, drug charges, and violations of court orders. He was initially transported to the hospital for a medical evaluation. He was then transferred to jail upon his release. However, as he made the transition from hospital to jail, he began to pull some funny stunts, and it was at this point things started to get interesting.
Wes, I don't want you to take a crap here. I really don't.
No, don't.
No, stop. No, that's it. Did you leave it down or up? Your ass clean it up anyway, so you leave it down or up?
Dude, like I said, we would have been halfway.
Hey, up or down? Up or down? You think? Up? You sure?
Okay.
Up higher?
Turn around. Turn around. Yeah.
We're gonna more comfy, all right?
Sure.
How'd you break your collarbone?
He convinced the officers to use multiple handcuffs, marking just one of the numerous errors these inexperienced cops would commit.
You all know this. I'm gonna poop in here.
Come on,
look
Wes.
at me. I'm gonna poop in here. I'm gonna poop inside here. I'm not kidding. I'm not threatening you. I'm not being a dick. I'm gonna shit inside of you. You're gonna humiliate me. It's a fucking more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No reason to humiliate
Hey,
you.
let's go. Hey, no reason to humiliate you either, Pussy. Let's get in here. Ready? Can you help me?
As he was being transported to jail in the police patrol car, the suspect maneuvered his handcuffs to the front and threatened to use the vehicle as a restroom, compelling the officers to make an emergency stop on a busy expressway. Unknown to them at the time, this was all orchestrated as part of the suspect's plan to escape.
What's wrong? Why are you trying to put your hands in the front?
I'm gonna get off my foot this shit.
Stop it, man. Listen, can you notify station, get us a unit? We're northbound on 294. Come up to Lakewood Road. Our prisoner got his handcuffs in front of him. He's acting erratically. Hold on, man. Listen, stop. I'm pulling over. All right, hold on. Come here, grab him. You got fucking
Open the fucking door. You fucking shit. Hey, your mask. Give me some of the white mask. Give me some of the white mask. Fucking mask.
Come on.
Give me some of the white mask with that turd taken off my ass. Give me a fucking glove. Give me that fucking glove so I can wipe my asshole. Give me the fucking glove.
Hold on. Oh, watch it, Fred. Here. Now get on the car, Lo. Go ahead. Get on the car. Do it over here.
Right.
Huh?
Can you provide a cell phone?
Turn on.
God, dude.
His plan seemed to be working as the officers parked on a busy expressway, permitting him to relieve himself. But it didn't stop there.
Shit out of there, dude.
You good? You good?
I'm not going back in there.
Huh?
I'm not going back in there shit. I can sit the shit, clean the shit out. Right?
I ain't cleaning this shit out.
Cool. I don't want to either.
Okay, chill out, baseball. Come on.
Dude, please.
Just chill out, okay?
I chill out, man.
Okay, chill out.
I can't. I'm in handcuffs. It's too much. Yeah. You ready? Just stand back.
Emergency. Taser deployed. Suspect is running southbound in traffic. Oh, he just carjacked somebody in a maroon GMC van.
He could definitely run as fast as he talks. With handcuffs still on, he outran the pursuing officers, leaving them to play catch-up. Now, the two officers had to meet with their superior and explain what happened.
What the fuck happened? So, he was playing, I gotta piss, right before it's time to go. So we let him piss, and then it was, oh, I got chest pains. We're like, dude, they did a kg, you're good. So then it was, the doctor's like, in the wheelchair, she wants to see the kg while you're sitting in the chair.
The officer then turned off the body cam. Meanwhile, the suspect, who had carjacked a commuter's vehicle, later abandoned the stolen red van and then carjacked a Camaro. This decision would ultimately seal his fate. The suspect proceeded to drive from Illinois all the way to Wisconsin. Police soon spotted him, initiating a tense and exciting car chase. He seemed to be having fun as he effortlessly evaded the spikes and booby traps set by the officers. However, after some time, the car began to slow down, not because he was giving up, but unknown to him, the car was equipped with an OnStar feature, allowing it to be remotely deactivated. This deactivation ensured Wesley's inevitable apprehension.
Stop it. Any more? Hang on. If you reach for anything, you understand. All right.
Why are you putting your gun at me, please? We're okay, easy. It's this close, sir.
Let me see your other hand. Let's see your hand.
My hands are right here, sir.
Okay.
Please do not chase me. Shoot me. Please got a gun on my face.
Somebody got a scissors. We can cut that belt and yank him out.
Don't hit me, guys. Please don't hit me.
Down the ground.
Down the ground. Please don't hit me.
Kenosha police officers clearly had no time for his games. He was arrested and charged with first-degree reckless endangerment, assaulting an officer, attempting to disarm an officer, fleeing from an officer, unauthorized vehicle operation, and numerous outstanding felony warrants. You might consider this prisoner exceptionally clever, but wait until you meet the next criminal, who went so far as to deceive a cop into helping him in stealing a car. Police officers responded to a call after a neighbor reported two men lurking around, peeping into people's cars. Upon arrival, officers spotted a shirtless man wearing shorts in a house garage.
You got a call because looks like somebody's going through. Is this your vehicle? Is anyone else now?
Maintaining near perfect composure, he swiftly removed his shirt upon spotting the cops, portraying the scene as if he was the homeowner and had been awakened from sleep by the officers. And the officer's subsequent request would further assist him in executing his plan.
Take a look in the truck and see if it. Do you know went through earlier? Okay, doors are open. You leave your truck open normally like that.
Mistakenly convinced that the criminal was the homeowner, they requested him to inspect his truck for any missing items. The truck turned out not to be locked this whole time, so he effortlessly opened the truck door without keys. Furthermore, when the officer requested identification, it only served to further work in his favor.
Do you have some ID on you? Yeah. Okay.
He made a run for it while the officer assumed he had gone indoors to retrieve his ID. After waiting for some time, they realized the man was the criminal they were searching for, and he had successfully fled. Later, once the officers had cleared the scene, the same suspect returned and stole the unlocked truck, managing to escape once again. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's difficult to determine whether the prisoner was too smart or if the cops were simply too naive. However, the next prisoner is undeniably a genius, as there was no way the cop could tell that he's a prisoner.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, shit. I promise I'm not no damn Christmas cake.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
On May 4th, 2006, the entire Pollock area was on lockdown by the police following the escape of a convicted felon, Richard Lee McNair, who had previously managed to escape twice. He was spotted by an officer, a moment that would typically signify the end of an escape. But watch how this remarkably smart inmate convinced the cop to let him go.
You live around here, boy? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh. Why, I'm not supposed to be on the tracks?
No, that's not the problem right now. What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
All right. What is we got an escapee?
Oh, shit. Where from?
Prison.
Prison here?
Yeah.
It's hot.
The suspect provided the officer with the name Robert Jones, a detail that would prove significant later in their interaction. The officer proceeded to radio dispatch in a description of the escapee, aiming to confirm whether he wasn't making a huge mistake.
Hey, this is Carl. Subject wear glasses? Nothing about glasses. Can you find out? I'm out with a white on the tracks at Gilly Williams. Where about? Take your glove off. Any tattoos or anything? Look it over. No, he's clean.
50 years old.
How old is your guy? You're how old?
50. Born in 56.
He said born in 56. 58. Any kind of details you give me? Color eyes you got?
Green. Well, kind of a turquoise blue.
Turquoise blue. You want to give me some more?
Call my little brother, man.
All right, let me just verify. He says his brother's staying at the motel. Let me verify that. If so, I'll just cut him loose. All right, thanks.
This inmate appeared well prepared for the encounter, offering ready-made lies and responses to every question posed by the officer. This wasn't surprising, though, considering he had already been involved in 2 prior infamous escapes.
You know the bad thing about it?
What's that?
You're matching up to him.
Come on. That sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where you staying at?
Is that Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn? Little over.
Where's that at?
I don't even know that. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off the job. I always drive about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, house, and he dropped me off, and he'll be back to the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
I know. What's the name of the company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay. Did you go through a briar patch or something?
Well, yeah, roofing. I always roof in shorts, cut my scratching up on, the roof.
That's why your knees are all cut up? Or y'all got pads?
Huh?
Y'all wear pads?
Too hot. They rub the pads, rub your back of your legs and stuff.
Where are you from?
Huh? We're originally Dallas, Texas.
I mean, that's where y'all stay at?
We're out
Out of Dallas, Texas? What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
The prisoner finally slipped up when he told the officer he was Jimmy Jones, contradicting the earlier mention of Robert Jones, some genius. Strangely, the officer failed to notice the inconsistency.
Put you up in my position.
Well, yeah, but I'm not.
I know, I'm not. You get some.
Prison escapee.
Hey, you wouldn't believe what them guys do. I mean, they got years and years to think about how they're gonna do it. Now, when I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, "Well, how lucky can I be?"
No. I'm not a prison escapee. I promise you, I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
His composed demeanor seemed to convince the officers that he couldn't possibly be the escaped inmate. Given his flawless performance during the interrogation, what unfolded next was hardly surprising.
I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job,
I
man.
know you are.
But yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again. Okay? Don't be alarmed by it.
Put it
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, you'll be on until, well, this shift
I'll be on until we find this on gun. They'll just stop you for a minute, check you out and everything. But if you do jog again in the future, carry some ID with you.
See, I'm sorry. When I was in the military, we never carried our ID
Yeah.
on base and stuff.
On base is different.
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, they assure you if you can cross on, you got something.
Yep.
But out here, it's civilian life, you know.
Were you in the military?
No, I wasn't.
I'm retired Army.
But yeah, in the future, if you're gonna jog again, that way, I mean, if you get run over by a train, I know who you are. I don't have to start second guessing who he is. You
Can
know,
you write down your phone number, your cell phone number, so I can have whoever calls you?
just call. You got a cell phone with you?
No, hell, I don't have a cell phone.
Call 911 is all you got to do. They'll get a hold to us.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This was the last sight of Richard for the next 18 months. However, in October 2007, Richard was apprehended in New Brunswick after being identified driving a stolen vehicle. The next prisoner outsmarted the cops to such an extent that they actually ended up giving him a ride out of jail. On May 1st, 2017, Santa Fe sheriff deputies were summoned when a man was observed walking barefoot on the highway.
You want to come back into Santa Fe? We can bring you in this way.
The officers offered to give him a ride to the city, but what the officers didn't know yet was that this is 30-year-old Raymond Lopez, who had just escaped from the nearby New Mexico penitentiary by simply opening a door and jumping the fence. During the ride to a shelter to get Raymond's shoes, his luck seemed to run out as something unexpected happened.
No, man, they just put out an alarm that somebody either escaped from the jail or escaped from the prison. It's not you.
Despite his denial, Raymond was eventually identified as the escapee, fitting the description perfectly. He was subsequently returned to prison and faced additional charges of lying to an officer and escaping from prison. The next suspect took evading the police to an unprecedented level. On March 7th, 2022, Pulaski Sheriff deputies were transporting inmate Joel Sanchez Delgado, who was confined to a wheelchair, to court in Arkansas to face charges for his crimes. Delgado had claimed to have sustained injuries during his arrests.
What'd you say, OJ?
Hey, you see a shoe back there?
Where is it?
Moments away from entering the courthouse, the officer's attention was briefly diverted, and that's when Delgado striked.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, man. I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass. I ain't got my radio. Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me. Hey, call the police. Call the police. Which way it go? Hey, bro. Which way it go? Nah, which way it go?
Went straight through the alley and cut that way.
What's your phone? My damn radio came out.
Hold on.
The suspect not only miraculously appeared to be healed, but he also managed to outrun the officer, revealing that his supposed injuries were never real. The officer found himself at a disadvantage as he wasn't with his radio to call for backup.
Hello? Hey, Hook. The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the I had my camera on, though. The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him, hell. Tim's had pulled off. Yeah. I can't even remember his name. He on the run.
He eventually managed to call for backup using a passerby's phone, but by then, Delgado was long gone. Hours later, the police apprehended Delgado, who now faced an additional charge of third-degree escape. You can call him Professor X Convict. The next case isn't just the toughest, it's the most epic. This escapee managed to elude the police for over 2 weeks. Watch how he did it. On April 29th, 2022, Casey White, an inmate at Lauderdale County Jail awaiting trial for a capital murder case, escaped with the assistance of his lover, Warden Vicky White. Despite not being related, Vicky fell deeply in love, opened the prison doors for Casey, and together they fled in a stolen car. After being on the run for 11 days, U.S. Marshals finally tracked them down in Indiana. During a car pursuit initiated by authorities, an accidental 911 call revealed Casey and Vicky arguing.
Amazon Island. 911. Hello?
Airbags are going on. Let's get out. Come on.
Vicky appeared scared and asked Casey to stop the car before they both got killed. But moments after, gunshots were heard, where Vicky was said to have shot herself in the head. Moments later, U.S. Marshals rammed into their car, rendering it immobile, and they quickly subdue the suspects. With Casey secured, the officers quickly tend to Vicky in an attempt to save her life.
Yes. Still breathing.
She was rushed to the hospital, where she later succumbed to her injuries. Meanwhile, Casey was transferred to a maximum security prison, where he faced additional charges for the prison break. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and
I come
watch this
to
one.
man. People crazy escapes.